There were 2 human interventions that occurred during the filming of the last race. This was a mistake. While this was done in an attempt to keep slower marbles from interfering with the leaders, Marble Fubeca acknowledges that this was wrong. Fubeca would like to assure its viewers that this will not happen again. In an effort to regain trust of its viewers, Marble Fubeca will allow total access behind the scenes of its races. From now on, viewers will be able to access an exclusive camera with an open angle where the entire track is in view. They will post this footage in its entirety without cuts or editing onto the Marble Fubeca fan Facebook page. Fubeca hopes that this show of full transparency will allow to begin the rebuilding of trust. Hello friends and welcome to the third race of the inaugural GlassCar season. My name's Keanu Biedrzycki. I'm glad to be with you here as we have ventured to our first oval of GlassCar's first season. After spending our first 2 races on lengthy road courses, we finally made it to the oval, the place where you go fast and turn right. As we have a look at the very open and very packed stands for this race. Should be a fun and exciting race. You see the long straightaways here. Our self-propelling system to allow these marbles to continue to accelerate throughout the course. Big board there, providing some highlights from our first 2 races and an overview of the standings, which we will get to in a moment. And there are the starting posts, and there are the first 2 races and where the points stand after that. Rattlesnake is the points leader after winning the last race. Nitro, who took the first win, runs in second. Ivory, without a win, but in the lead. Here we go. It is Nitro who will start us off into turn 1. There's the long straightaway to turn 2. Up and into the propelling system around turn 3 and turn 4. Back across the line and a time of 8.911. Pacing the field there, of course, with still 11 more marbles to go. It's hard to tell where that will be. Black Shadow will try to best that. Through turns 1 and 2. Again, up and over 3 and 4, comes across the line with the lead. 8.812. Black Shadow by less than a tenth of a second. 99 hundredths of a second separate our 2 competitors so far. Here is Pacifica, bouncing off chicanes through 1 and 2, making its way up and over 3 and 4, and back across the finish line with a time of 8.771. That is best by 41 hundredths of a second. So again, a close one there, but Pacifica takes the lead. So Nitro, who started first out of this qualification, now running in last out of the 3 that have run. Here is Rainforest, and Rainforest comes across the line, and once again, fast enough. Rainforest, who has already taken 1 pole, won the pole on our first race, ended up finishing 5th in that inaugural run, is in the lead right now. Let's see if Ivory continues the trend. So far, all 4 of our competitors to run have taken the lead. At one point, that will not be the case here. Ivory runs a very slow time of 10.142. That is the first marble to run in the 10-second range, as Rock Slide will begin now. Off the chicane into 1, around through 2, and up the propelling system. Makes it over that launch hill through 3 and 4, across the line, just under 10 seconds, and Rock Slide will slide into 5th behind Nitro. So far, it's Rainforest, Pacifica, and Black Shadow the leaders. Here is Canarium, coming through 1 and 2 again. Up and over, into 4, across the line at 8.741. That is still 0.3 of a second, almost 0.4 behind Rainforest, who's still the leader, but that's good enough for second. Here is Penguin. And if you notice, when we showed the standings earlier, Penguin credited with 50 points. That's last in each of the first 2 races. Comes across the line in second. Impressive run there. Penguin was credited after initially not being given any points. Credited with 25 points, which is what would be last place after being unable to finish that race last time, being lodged in the track. Here is Angel. Pole sitter last time. Did not work out. Finished 10th. This will not be a pole run. It'll be 7th out of 9. Ivory still the only marble, third place in the standings, but the only marble so far not to crack single digits. Here's Volcano. Through 1 and 2. Rainforest trying to take a second pole in 3 races. Volcano has something else to say, but not enough. That is going to run 7th at a time of just over 9 seconds, 9.071. And Dragon's Tail will now be our 11th qualifier. Rainforest inching closer to winning the pole in 2 of the first 3 races. That hasn't translated to wins, though. Let's see what happens here. It'll be a time 9th fastest for Dragon's Tail, 9.343. And that will leave Rattlesnake. Points leader, defending race winner. Will come out of 1 and 2, looked a little rocky there. Gonna make way up the self-propelling system around 3 out of 4 across the line. 6.8871. And so it is not enough for Rattlesnake. It is Rainforest who will yet again lead the field to the green. After taking the second pole in 3 races, he did that in our initial race, finished 5th. So the starting grid will be Rainforest, Penguin, Canarium, Pacifica, Black Shadow, Rattlesnake, Nitro, Volcano. Angel will be 9th, top 10 for Dragon's Tail. Rockslide 11th, and Ivory, the only marble to run a time slower than 10 seconds, and a full 1.7 seconds off of the leader, will start in last. So should be interesting to see if there will be more bumping potentially, where you're just going around in circles on this course, potentially for some more passing opportunities and maybe a chance for Ivory to get back in it after a very disappointing qualifying run. But we will have to wait. That is all that we have right now. And we will see you for race number 3 of GlassCar. Until then, thanks for watching. Marble Fubeca.